Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Got my new office set up here. Rocio bought me some nice things for my office. Still gotta get battery for that clock. But gotta get some paint done here too. They're gonna put some new paint here in my office. But I wanted to talk to you guys before. Don't forget, J-Mac has a new video coming out tonight at 8 p.m. Check that out. He's gonna be talking to Thomas Healy. But I wanted to make a video for you guys. Someone asked me a question in the comments. I think his name is Steely French. I told you guys yesterday that I started buying again. So I basically wanted to explain to you what happened with that and why I'm doing it. So I got into talking about, the comparison in my mind, how Hyliion is more or less much like Apple was back in the early 2000s, when Apple wasn't that popular, and then Steve Jobs basically came out, and what he did is he made music available to all in one complete, efficient, device. So if you think about the AirPod, the iPod, the original iPod, what happened was that Steve Jobs. Tim Cook took over after Steve Jobs passed away. But what happened was that Steve Jobs didn't invent the MP3, and he didn't invent the headphones, and he didn't invent the MP3 player. But he had this idea to make it more accessible and a way that people could aggregate and take their music with them. And then Steve Jobs invented the iPhone, and Steve Jobs didn't invent the telephone, and he didn't invent applications, he didn't invent the smartphone. But he had created a way to turn your telephone into a personal computer. And Hyliion is doing the exact same thing, in my opinion. This is why I started investing a lot more, because they don't make the truck. Even now, Apple doesn't even make their own parts. They buy a lot of their parts from Samsung. But Apple is the software and the ecosystem, and Hyliion is going to be the same thing, and they really are that now. That's what you're investing in. That's your investment. You're investing in the tech and the patents. They are not trying to be a truck manufacturer. They're not a truck manufacturer. They're a software company. So basically, if you think of it like that, then you understand why some of us believe that this company is going to be absolutely huge. Think of it as Apple just before the release of the iPod. And then you'll understand. Because a lot of people have a hard time understanding, well, what do they do? What do they make? What does this company do? It's a scam. No, it's not a scam. Steve Jobs did the same thing in Apple. He aggregated a bunch of things that already existed, and he re-released it as a new product, and it was revolutionary. And then he did it again when the iPhone came out. Think of it as that. Think of it as that. Step back and look at it as that, and then you might understand exactly why so many people, including myself, are very excited about Hyliion's future potential.